This is Algebra 1, Lesson 9.2, Multiplying Polynomials. So we're going to break this up. What we're going to talk about today is just multiplying a monomial times a polynomial. Remember, a monomial has one part, a polynomial has multiple parts. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the distributive property. When we multiply our polynomials. So let's go ahead and practice. So we have a monomial times a polynomial, and we're going to distribute that 3x. So 3 times 2 is going to give us 6. And remember, if there's no exponent there, it's assumed it's a 1. And when we multiply exponents, we really add them. So x to the first times x to the second is really x to the third now. 3 times negative 5 gives us negative 15. X to the first gives us x to the second, or x squared. And then 3 times 3 is going to give us 9. And then x to the first, no x there, we end up with 1x. And again, the directions say put it in standard form, which means the largest exponent to the smallest exponent. So we have it in standard form. Okay, let's practice a couple. Again, we're going to distribute, and then when we're done, we're going to make sure it's in standard form. So 3t squared times 7t, so 3 times 7 is 21. T to the second times t to the third, first gives us t to the third, and then 3t squared minus times a negative t to the third power is going to give us negative 3, and then it's going to be t to the fifth power. And then one last time, 3 times negative 3 is going to give us negative 9, t to the second, and there's no t's there, so it's just t to the second. One time before I circle this and say we're done, I just make sure it's in standard form. This t to the fifth has to be first. So remember, take that negative with it. So we're going to move that to the front of the line. So we're going to say negative 3t to the fifth, and then comes the third, it's positive, so we're going to say plus 21 t to the third, and then finally our negative 9t squared. Try one more. Here we go. Okay, now we have a negative y times 6y squared, so positive times a negative is going to give us a negative, and then y, this is the first, this is the second, we add those together to get the third, and then, oops, one more time. We try not to write a plus and negative. If you have a plus and negative, we're just going to consider that a minus. So negative times a positive is going to give us a negative. 5, y to the first is going to give us y to the second. Check to make sure it's in standard form. My highest exponent comes first, and we are done. Please try the practice problems. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.